How often do you find yourself entangled in the complexities of life, feeling lost or overwhelmed in your search for meaning and purpose? In moments like these, we can find profound guidance in the words of Buddha. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. This simple yet powerful statement reminds us that our inner world shapes our outer experiences. Today, we're going to dive deep into the rich teachings of Buddhism, exploring how its timeless wisdom can illuminate our paths and guide us towards a life of greater clarity, joy, and fulfillment. Join me on this transformative journey as we uncover the Buddhist perspective on navigating life's twists and turns with grace and wisdom. Lesson 1. See clearly through the fog of suffering. As the Buddha once said, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. In Buddhism, it's understood that life inherently brings pain and discomfort. These can range from physical ailments to emotional heartaches, such as loss, disappointment, or failure. However, the way we react to these pains is where suffering comes into play. Suffering, in this context, is the additional mental and emotional distress we create for ourselves by resisting or ruminating on these painful experiences. This lesson isn't meant to diminish our struggles or suggest that we should ignore our pain. Rather, it's about recognizing and accepting the realities of life without letting them define or overwhelm us. This acceptance is crucial for mental and emotional liberation. For example, when we face a difficult situation, our natural inclination might be to blame others, the circumstances, or even ourselves. This blame game often leads to a cycle of negative thoughts and emotions, amplifying our initial pain. By seeing our suffering clearly, we become aware of these patterns. This awareness allows us to step back and understand that while pain is a part of life, the extended suffering we experience is often self-inflicted through our reactions and attitudes. The key here is to cultivate a mindset that acknowledges pain without letting it lead to unnecessary suffering. This involves practicing mindfulness, which helps us observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. It's about learning to experience pain, whether it's a minor annoyance or a significant hardship, without letting it spiral into a state of prolonged suffering. By doing so, we take charge of our emotional and mental well-being, paving the way for a more peaceful and resilient life. Lesson 2. Embrace the power of now. The Buddha wisely noted, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." It's a common human tendency to linger over past events or to worry about what the future holds. Our minds often become entangled in regrets or what-ifs related to the past, or in fears and anxieties about the future. However, the Buddha teaches us that real happiness and contentment are found in the present moment. This concept is not just about physical presence, but a mental and emotional one as well. Mindfulness, a practice central to many Buddhist teachings, is a method to bring our awareness back to the now. It involves paying attention to our current experiences without judgment. Simple practices like focusing on our breathing, noticing the sensations in our body, or being fully engaged in the tasks we are doing can help ground us in the present. When we meditate, for example, we observe our thoughts and feelings as they are, without trying to change them. This helps us realize that the past and future are mere distractions that take us away from the richness of the current moment. Living in the now doesn't mean we neglect planning for the future or disregard the lessons from our past. Instead, it's about approaching our goals and responsibilities with a sense of calm and centeredness. By being present, we can handle life's challenges with a clearer mind and a more balanced perspective. This approach leads to a more fulfilling and peaceful life, where we appreciate the simple yet profound joys of existence, like the beauty of nature, the pleasure of a conversation, or the satisfaction of a well-done task. Each moment becomes an opportunity to live fully rather than a stepping stone to somewhere else. Lesson 3. Cultivate kindness even when it's tough. Buddha said, "Radiate boundless love towards the entire world." In our daily lives, we often encounter situations that test our patience and tolerance, whether it's a challenging coworker, a difficult family member, or even a stranger who cuts us off in traffic. It's easy to react with frustration or anger. However, Buddhism teaches us the power of kindness and compassion, even in the face of adversity. Practicing kindness doesn't mean you have to agree with everyone or accept poor treatment. It's about choosing a response that comes from a place of understanding and goodwill. This could mean offering a smile instead of a frown, extending a helping hand when it's easier to walk away, or simply listening with an open heart. Kindness acts like a pebble thrown into a pond, creating ripples that spread far and wide. When you show kindness to someone, it not only has the potential to brighten their day, but it can also inspire them to pay it forward. This creates a chain reaction of positive interactions that can touch the lives of many. Being kind has profound effects on your own well-being. It can lift your spirits, give you a sense of connection to others, and even boost your physical health. Studies have shown that acts of kindness can reduce stress, improve emotional well-being, and increase feelings of happiness. Most importantly, kindness helps us to cultivate a sense of purpose. When we act with compassion, we affirm our interconnectedness with others. We recognize that our actions have an impact and that we have the power to make the world a kinder, more compassionate place. This realization brings a deep sense of fulfillment and meaning to our lives. So, when you encounter challenges or difficult people, remember the Buddha's words to radiate boundless love. By choosing kindness, you not only transform your own life, but also contribute to a more loving and compassionate world. Lesson 4. Let go of what doesn't serve you. The Buddha wisely advised, just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. In this profound teaching, Buddha is guiding us to continually evolve and grow by releasing what no longer benefits us. This concept of letting go is vital in Buddhism and in our journey towards a more fulfilling life. Attachment, in its many forms, can be a significant obstacle. It's not just about physical objects. Often, it's our attachment to certain relationships, ideas, or even old versions of ourselves that can hold us back. Think about the beliefs that limit you. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I must always please others. These are examples of mental patterns that do not serve your highest good. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It's about recognizing that clinging too tightly to anything, be it a person, a possession, or an idea, can lead to suffering. This practice is about learning to experience life and relationships more freely, without the heavy burden of expectation and control. For example, in relationships, letting go means loving and caring for someone, but not depending on their affection or approval for your happiness. With possessions, it's about enjoying and using them without allowing them to define your self-worth or happiness. Learning to detach from outcomes is a crucial aspect of this process. Often, we become so fixated on what we want to happen that we miss out on the joy of the present moment and the journey itself. Detachment here means doing your best, then stepping back and allowing things to unfold naturally, understanding that some factors are beyond your control. This lesson isn't about becoming indifferent or emotionally distant. Instead, it's about gaining emotional flexibility and resilience. It's about making conscious choices about what to hold on to and what to release. This clarity allows you to create space in your life for growth, new experiences, and authentic connections. Lesson 5. Find your path, not the destination. In Lesson 5, Find your path, not the destination, we delve into a profound teaching attributed to Buddha. It is better to travel well than to arrive. This wisdom underscores a fundamental concept in Buddhism. Life's essence lies not in reaching a specific endpoint or attaining a particular social status, but in the very act of living and experiencing the journey itself. Imagine life as a grand adventure, where you are the explorer of your own destiny. Instead of fixating on a predetermined outcome, Buddhism encourages us to embark on a path guided by our innate curiosity, burning passion, and a profound sense of purpose. This path, however, may not always follow a straight and predictable course, and that's perfectly fine. Embrace the detours, those moments when life takes unexpected turns, and even the occasional stumble. These are not setbacks, but rather integral components of the magnificent tapestry that is your life. Each twist and turn adds depth and richness to your personal journey, making it unique and worth cherishing. So, remember that life's true beauty lies in savoring each step of the way, relishing the experiences, and finding fulfillment in the exploration of your own path. It's not about the destination, it's about how you travel and the stories you collect along the way. Lesson 6. Connect with something bigger than yourself. As the Buddha wisely noted, in the sky there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. This means that the divisions we often perceive, such as differences in culture, race, or nationality, are constructs of our own thinking, and they are not absolute truths. Buddhism teaches us to recognize the profound interconnectedness of all things. Instead of seeing ourselves as isolated individuals, we are encouraged to understand that we are part of a vast and intricate web of existence. Imagine it like a beautiful tapestry where each thread is connected to another, creating a larger unified picture. To truly untangle your life and find meaning, it's essential to connect with something bigger than yourself. This could take various forms, such as embracing the beauty of nature, becoming part of a supportive community, or engaging in a spiritual practice that resonates with you. By doing so, you not only gain a sense of belonging, but also discover a deeper purpose in life. This connection serves as a reminder that our actions, no matter how small they may seem, have far-reaching consequences. Just as a single drop creates ripples in a pond, our positive actions can create a chain reaction of goodness, making the world a better place for all. So remember, you are an integral part of this interconnected web, and your role in it is meaningful and significant. Lesson 7. Keep walking, keep breathing, keep learning. In this final lesson, inspired by the wisdom of the Buddha, we delve into the idea that our journey through life is an ongoing process of self-discovery and improvement. It's like embarking on an exciting adventure filled with ups and downs. Imagine you're on a long hike through a beautiful forest. Along the way, you might encounter steep hills, rocky paths, and even moments of doubt when you're not sure which way to go. Life is much like this journey. There will be times when you feel lost, disheartened, or uncertain about what lies ahead. But here's the key: no matter how challenging it gets, the essential thing is to keep moving forward, just as you would continue walking on that forest trail. Keep taking one step after another. Don't forget to take deep breaths, like the fresh forest air filling your lungs. Breathing consciously can ground you in the present moment, reminding you that you're alive and capable of facing whatever comes your way. Learning is a fundamental part of this journey. Just as you learn to navigate the twists and turns of the forest path, life presents opportunities for growth and understanding. Embrace the challenges you encounter as chances to become wiser and more resilient. Think of small victories as the colorful flowers you discover along the trail. Each step you take, even the wobbly ones, brings you closer to the life you truly desire, much like how each stride in the forest brings you closer to your destination. Ultimately, as the Buddha wisely taught, no one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. So, in this grand adventure of life, trust in your own ability to navigate, adapt, and keep moving forward. The path is yours to explore, and with each step, you become the author of your unique story. So, as we conclude, let's recap the 7 steps inspired by Buddhism that can help you untangle the complexities of life and create a tapestry filled with joy, meaning, and purpose. It's important to emphasize that these steps are not a one-size-fits-all solution, but rather an open invitation for you to explore and cultivate practices that resonate with your own journey. Take the ones that resonate with you and leave behind what doesn't quite fit. Most importantly, throughout this beautiful journey called life, remember to be kind and compassionate towards yourself. Thanks for joining me today on this insightful exploration. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more wisdom and inspiration.